fácil, man. Amo inglês. Salam alaikum, salam alaikum, salah. Bro, give me the mic, bro. Give me the mic, chat. He tweaking. He tweaking. Norway got it. Norway got it.
Again, advancing from full back.
What, bro? Bro, chat, we gotta go straight to the airport after this game, right? No? We gotta go straight to the airport. I'm not missing this game. Oh, God. I'm leaving tonight. Holland cheeky. Holland tried to flick it. Holland tried to flick the goalkeeper. I like that, though.
Yeah, connect with this absolutely perfectly. Nice bit of imagination in it, though. Trying to loft one over Alisson.
I should have got the double kid. Oh, wait, Brazil.
Put it past him.
Overlooked Erling Haaland, but beyond one of his very obvious properties, his strength and bulk and power. He does have a definite touch.
Let's play for
A feather-like version of it too.
Oh, way, oh, way, oh, way, oh. Let's go, be the champion. Cause this is the World Cup. Put your flags up in the air. Put your hands up in the air. Put your flags up. Cause this is the World Cup. 26 first turnovers. What is this?
Yeah, certainly the ref in this first half has tried to let the match flow. He's waved away.
Hey, Rebecca,
Appeals
set
for
up.
fouls.
He said, why y'all sit down? What high? Sit down, go get sit down.
He did acknowledge that foul as soon as it happened. It's nice to see how the ball would bounce. Off the line is just inside of him there, Riz. Collects.
They're calling me. Oh! No, I did it. Did you miss the light? We muted your light. Oh, that's why. She was doing that. That's her. She muted her light. She was doing hand gestures.
That by Ryan.
We actually really tonight.
Strange from Marquinhos. Shifting out from Bruno Guimaraes. Severo. Ryan. Go for it. Reverse. Bruno going outside of Ryan. Ryan. Casemiro. Down by Hegel. Danilo. Slide towards Vinicius Junior. Engaged with Rios. Very well kept between ball and man there, but Vinicius Junior stole it back. Martinelli. Vinicius Junior. Neil Tador's rescue again.
Is it the blinders to the goalkeeper? He gets the ball. Vinicius Junior to set up this chance.
You know, well played.
Quickly on with the corner. And again, he's giving it away to Musa. Musa can't progress. So it's 2 away back.
Bro, Vinny, come on, bro.
So Junior let that one squeak away from him.
Vinny, come on.
So another moment escaped him.
Oh, he knelt down.
Yeah, a bit of a toe poke in the end, but Milan makes sure he doesn't squeeze through his legs.
Very similar angle and range that he did score in that very net. First game against Morocco.
Yeah, I know Vinny go like that, though. Y'all know he go like that. I ain't even worried. Y'all know. Y'all know my brother go like that.
Oh, again. That's the first one by Kyrgios and then his old mate Gabriel. They know each other inside out. Remember me, pal.
It's a super heavyweight contest in terms of stars as well as muscle.
Haaland. Odegaard, angle was tight, he wins the corner.
We've had the moments, Norway, not quite as many as Brazil, but finishing the half well.
Closing in on half time. Berg in the corner. She's kept it alive. Rios prods it forward. Just waiting on to that. And Cunha again. Vinicius.
Heck of that time with the misplaced pass. He put his team back in trouble.
Vinicius with a good pass has got his team on the front foot. This is Solo. Norway have scored in every first half of their World Cup so far. They've had a time to repeat that now.
Shown some resilience in this first half. Norway, let off the hook with a penalty, but we've had a bit to say as well in possession, going towards that Brazil back line.
Neymar, pô. A gente não está chegando. Yeah, bro, I agree.
Back towards Solo. Seen okay by Santos, chased up brilliantly by Berger, and then in turn by Haaland. Norway full of bustle. Martin Odegaard. Alexander Solo. Rios.
Everybody
Berger. Sola.
Haven't been able to get many balls into the box, many crosses. Certainly Norway.
The champions are the Vicks, and there is their leader. Overlooking two here who would consider themselves to be potential champions of the world. Norwegian throw incoming. Higher kicked up. Acuna. Real settle for a corner.
Yeah, y'all did it. I did good.
Limited to 6 added on at the end of the half. Loaded up again here. These are the moments they can maximise, optimise. Harder to pick him higher. Loaded up again here. These are the moments they can sought to win the first header. It broke for Martinelli. This
Turned into a more even contest last 10 minutes. So Brazil more capable of creating chances, but Norway hanging in there now.
by Neelan. There's Haaland with Gabriel again. Marquinhos came across to help him. It comes to Odegaard, who thundered it into the midriff of Allison.
Whenever the ball comes up to Erling Haaland, those Norway players know they've got to support. Latch on to the loose ball if there is one, and there was one. Big centre forward. Odegaard doing the first part of his.
Martinelli scurrying, Ryan. Danilo. Guimaraes. Santos. Vinicius Junior. Wriggle again. Stuck with it. Back in by Guimaraes. To Danilo. Comes back in by Casemiro, and Martinelli couldn't get big enough.
If he did time his run well, whether he did stay offside, that first time pass allowed him to time it perfectly, and yeah, it's not the best of jumps, is it? Should have done better. Mistimed it, didn't get up. At the other end, that's the centre forward play. Fair to say, Odegaard maybe not the best finisher around. He gets plenty behind it. It's a good stop from Alisson.
They've had 4 shots of goal, and Odegaard's had 3 of them. Which feels a bit quirky.
This is Brazil. Oh. Nice go, bro. The Brazil goalkeeper.
Berger.
That's a foul. That one.
It's close to goal.
That's a foul. Go, Vinny. Oh, yeah, Vinny. Oh, yeah, Vinny.
Getting on with it.
Oh, yeah, Vinny. Oh, that's...
Vinicius Junior, last seconds of the half now. Why line of the ball?
Christopher Iron telling his opponent that he felt he went to ground far too easily.
It looks like...
It's a shirt pull.
Man, bro.
And that beautiful first half, and this game is beautifully on edge. Goalless though it is. Neelan is Norway's hero for a penalty save, which followed on from Ayer's late challenge on Cunha. Martin Ødegaard has come closest to scoring for Norway, but Allison has stood between him and the net. And at the break, on a close day in New Jersey, it remains here: Brazil 0, Norway 0. That is in keeping with what has occurred in the round of 16 to this point. Every game has been goals at half time. It certainly hasn't been eventless by the end, and there is a smile playing on the lips of Norway's 35-year-old goalkeeper. Almost whatever happens from now on in, he has had a moment that he can prize for the rest of his life, and even beyond him, Alan, Norway can do very well.
Yeah, they have. It's become a much more even contest at one stage. Brazil.
বিশ্বকাপের প্রতিটি ম্যাচ দেখতে আমাদের পেজটিকে ফলো দিয়ে রাখুন এবং এই খেলাটিকে শেয়ার করে দিন যেন সবাই খেলাটি উপভোগ করতে পারে। বিশ্বকাপের প্রতিটি ম্যাচ দেখতে আমাদের পেজটিকে ফলো দিয়ে রাখুন এবং এই খেলাটিকে শেয়ার করে দিন যেন সবাই খেলাটি উপভোগ করতে পারে। বিশ্বকাপের প্রতিটি ম্যাচ দেখতে আমাদের পেজটিকে ফলো দিয়ে রাখুন এবং এই খেলাটিকে শেয়ার করে দিন যেন সবাই খেলাটি উপভোগ করতে পারে। বিশ্বকাপের প্রতিটি ম্যাচ দেখতে আমাদের করে দিন যেন সবাই খেলাটি উপভোগ করতে পারে। বিশ্বকাপের প্রতিটি ম্যাচ দেখতে
Vai, bora. Greg, Sim. Bora. Turn up the radio now.
ফলো দিয়ে রাখুন এবং এই খেলাটিকে শেয়ার করে দিন যেন সবাই খেলাটি উপভোগ করতে পারে।
Hello. Chat, they need to put Neymar in, bro. Where you get that glizzy from? They all sweet. 6'8". Chat, should we get a glizzy?
Jogador com muita experiência, vai saber jogar com isso tranquilamente. Vamos agora pensar.
Nossa, alguma prevista já?
Não, vamos pensar agora.
Obrigada, Dani.
Okay, you gotta get a stream fit. You're not ready. You gotta get a stream fit.
So let's have a look at some of the numbers here. The half-time statistics illustrating interestingly that Norway have had more of the possession that Brazil have, for all Brazil's facing potency, Alan.
Yeah, they've had a fair bit of the ball in less dangerous areas, a long way from goal as Brazil have just stepped back. But certainly Brazil on the counter have looked more dangerous.
We might gotta get a glizzy.
There is this extraordinary jeopardy that really only the World Cup brings to this extent of win or go home. Two fabulous sets of supporters inside this ground. One of them will be no longer with us in an hour and a half from now. Nice thanks. Well, here at the head-to-head, Bruno Guimaraes, of course, had no chance, all chances. Surprisingly, 3 attempts at goal.
Yeah, and been on the ball an awful lot, quite often a long way from goal, but he's trying to make things happen for his country.
Which way is it?
The final third entries, Norway red there, Brazil, of course, yellow. Interesting, Norway on their right-hand side. We've seen Ryerson getting forward from full-back.
Yeah, and he's linked up well with Sorlock. He's a square peg in a round hole, let's face it, but he does well on that right-hand side.
Streets not safe, but I never run away. Yes. I like the mic. Yeah, wait, I just realized once we go to the street, we can't go back. Yeah, no. What if we miss it? What is the level? Low key. Go, go, go. Go. To make it back in one piece. I pray. That's why I knew one day. Gotta hit a C in my head. Just like you. Hi. I'm good. My day's going good. Yes. I don't even know what it is. Nice to meet you. Sí, yo hablo español. Up top. ¿Tú cuántos años tienes? Gracias. Yo quiero tu celular. ¿Mi celular? Sí. No, mi celular. Como pareciera, aunque te hablo. Tú habla. Gracias. Tu nombre. Aidel. Bye. That's right. Did I take one, right? I just see, look, yeah. Alright, see, look. You gotta have your other friends.
Big one. Last one. There you go.
I took 3 pictures. That's you already.
Guys, let's get some space now, please. Thank you.
I took 3 pictures for that kid. Chat. How old is she? I didn't know her age. He was speaking too fast. Well, Spanglish. They're not. What they playing at? They playing at that song, but up. They playing at some but up. Wait. What? I ain't gonna lie to you, I did not. I was like, two colors, I don't see this. I was like, two colors, I don't see this. But I didn't catch it, though. I didn't catch it. Hey, bro. It's simple. Hey, see, what's simple? I queued it up, too. Thank you, bro. Bro? Oh, that's dope. That's dope. Save this, brother. Hey, hopefully your ACO recovers fast. Mercy, Relele. 8. Oh my! Why you looking at the glizzy like that? Chat, do we toe down the glizzy? I gotta toe down the glizzy. Face us. Good. Good, girl. Oh, my wait. Let's go down. Game up, sir. Everybody eat a glizzy, bro. I'm about to get one, bro. Alright, okay. I think it's time to get some lunch. Alright, chat. Do I go with backyard barbecue chicken? Or do I go with
এটা ড্যাম যা ধীরে ধীরে আপনার স্বাস্থ্যের ক্ষতি করছে, তাই ড্যাম্পের সাথে টক্সিক রিলেশন ভাবতে ঘরে লাগান ভার্জিন বিস্ট্রো এক্সপার্ট ড্যাম্প বলের সাথে টক্সিক রিলেশন ড্যাম্প তৈরির সঠিক সলিউশন।
or sushi? What's the option, bro? Chat, it's too many options, bro. Too many. Yeah. Huh?
Welcome back to New Jersey, where we have news for you. Brazil 0, Norway 0 was the half-time score. Interestingly, Norway have made two offensive changes, both wide changes. They also put Surlot from the right and Lusa from the left. Those original 9 are being joined respectively by Oscar Bob, wearing 22, and Andreas Schelderup, wearing 21. For each of them, that is unsurprising. They've both been thoroughly involved. They both started the game against France. And so it's still on edge, and it is still to be snatched, this game. How do you read the Norwegian changes, Alan?
Yeah, certainly on the right-hand side, Oscar Bob for Surlot will give them a bit more craft in that position and a bit more. It would be more comfortable, I think, there. That's where he plays. When he came on against Cote d'Ivoire, he was instrumental in them winning that match, Oscar Bob. We'll see how Schelderup can do. Instead of Nusa, who has been brilliant at times, but really didn't have much of an effect in that first half.
Towards Schelderup for the first time. New challenge on that side of the field for Danilo. Brazil started the second half as they began the first. Towards Bob. Gibarash. There's Martinelli. Santos joins from left back. Vinicius Junior starting from the left. Samiro. Danilo. Ryan. Sweet one in. Just whipped it out. Equal rapidity. These two met in Marseille in June of 1998. They lost in any previous World Cup meeting. That game was goals at half-time. The first goal didn't come till the 78th minute. Bebeto scored it for Brazil. Norway still found time to score twice. He beat them. Against Ryan. Norway scored first in 3 of the 4 meetings. In total, Norway have trailed Brazil for 5 minutes in their previous meetings in Marseille in 1998. They still won that game. Privilege of being able to tell you that the sun's come out. It's like the early forecasts were telling us that the clouds might break. It is a heavy day atmospherically. You wouldn't be surprised if it all changed in a flash, but for now all is well.
We don't want a flash, but the players perhaps might quite fancy a bit of rain. It is humid.
to Berg. Shot which was really off target.
Less said about the shot the better, but he does give added drive in the middle of that park. He's got a good relationship with Sanderberg. He's been decisive though, hasn't he, Solbach?
His instruction was to play the match and not the circumstance. And to this point, Norway have done that very efficiently. Berg should be winning headers in midfield. There's one in midfield, I think. Ødegaard. Yes. It's coming off the Norway throw. Wilson will check. Tinelli and Wilson were out for a moment there, and the Norwegian fullback was wondering whether he might have got some protection from the referee.
That's right, the nose of the linesman who was having none of it.
Good win, Haaland. Oliver from left fullback for Norway. Berg and Berger in midfield again now. Riss. Bob. Riss. Bob. Marquinhos. Danilo protected by Ryan. Pushed away by Danilo. Martinelli couldn't take it. His Arsenal teammate Ødegaard did.
Yeah, Norway started the first half well. They've done the same in the second, having lots of the ball, trying to call the shots.
Ødegaard from deep.
Certainly don't squeeze up as a team, Brazil, to try and nick it off those defenders playing out from the back. Happy to drop in into the shape.
Rafinha. Oh, such a clever touch. Haaland battling for it and winning that battle. Shoulder up. Tough by Danilo. By Casemiro, here goes Martinelli, who is always willingness itself. Vinicius Junior, Haaland. Santos has gone outside of him. Vinicius Junior pushes and runs beyond Grierson. And wins a corner. Well, hopes he does. The corner's gone against him.
Felix comes back forwards. Vinicius Junior. Those Norway defenders. Hasn't got past Grierson too many times. He did here. He might have been out when it hit his knee.
Looks a good ball. As we said, the VARs are looking at this now. It shouldn't be a corner. It will be turned over. Cunha to the near post. Away here for Shogun to escape.
Significant report up to this point. We are still very early in the game. And that has been clubbed away. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Haaland.
Speaking Norway, with 4 goals at the competition so far, 10 goals in their 4 World Cup games here. Having scored 7 in 8 previous World Cup matches.
So
To be in the history of the competition. This is a day which, for their nation, they can break new ground. Mr. Bob, never been in the quarterfinals before.
And it's Ødegaard.
Possibility is teasingly close.
Such an impressive, mature performance this from Norway
Quite close.
at the highest level. Really are comfortable in their skin and their shape.
Marquinhos over towards the opposite flank.
Shogun.
Here's Vinicius Junior.
Let it go.
Hendrick. Lovely feet.
Celebs are queuing up to be here. Woody Harrelson, Craig Texan, cheers Woody, and Chris Rock, Canadian
Colours
actor,
vivid and
superstar.
vibrant, songs
All
loud
a
and
piece of it.
proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There are plenty looking forward to seeing this in capacity crowd here. Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on children, so I hope that the position shots
Brazilian change.
was more short and stood still. Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? Apologetic look says it all. He obviously could have got his team in trouble. Oh, that's neat. Oh! Great chance!
Such a wide by Bird.
Oh, and they really showed it.
Shogun.
Once they focus the whole time, they've got to be ready to play.
Berger.
They've gone forwards.
That's his mate.
I'm not surprised there's going to be a change here. They've been passive. It's a really poor start to the second half.
Crossfield.
Up with the finish. He has just crossed the white line, and he had the moment to make the difference. And somehow,
বিশ্বকাপের প্রতিটি ম্যাচ দেখতে আমাদের পেজটিকে ফলো দিয়ে রাখুন এবং এই
Makes it a lot more.
to victory it would have been. Odegaard. Higher. Do you wonder whether in a moment like that, it's got a penalty save in the first half and one or two other close things, there will be Norwegians thinking, well, maybe this is meant to be our day. Goes long. Might be all the way from Haaland.
Can support that long ball well, Norway.
That's the ball. He's there to support him. Couldn't find a way through it. Into Martinelli. Danilo. Lifted forward for Endrick again.
What is Tony Maguire doing here?
Endrick. There's the header behind for a corner.
They might have missed a chance, but there's been a step up in their tempo, Brazil's, since he came up. Certainly needed to lift it.
He's been on the field for 52 seconds. Lost opening in the third. He's won this corner. Kyrgios amongst others waits. Takes a really good effect. Keeps it moving. Back in by Santos. Came to one! Thumped it back out.
Well, we've enjoyed some great goalkeeping displays in this World Cup. We're witnessing another one in Neeland's theatrics.
It's all come rolling forward again. Here we are. Vinicius Junior. Held up by Reelan. Supported by Casemiro. Lifted up towards Endrick. Bruno Guimaraes. What a wonderful save by Reelan. Again.
Surely not. He can't believe it, denied twice now. To the big fella between the sticks. Neeland will not have played better than this in his career. I would imagine he would have been offside. So that'll make Guimaraes feel a little better, but even so, he'd love to have stuck this offside or not. Neeland didn't know. This is the previous save. Plenty behind this. A little nick off the defender as well makes him have to adjust. Brilliant stop.
Game of his life. As Alan says, in a tournament which has produced not a few goalkeeping superheroes. Change it to full back for the Norwegians. Riasson has been replaced by Fredrik Ausnes. That isn't a surprise. If you weren't with us earlier, you may not know that the fitness or otherwise of Julian Riasson was a really significant factor. And that the natural replacement of fullback Pedersen is unwell, so Ausnes is a third choice in this position. He's a versatile player. His first pass is towards Haaland. Ausnes did start the first 3 games, one of those at fullback, the first 2 in his natural midfield position. Ausnes Shoulder up. Hager. Molotov far. Allison wasn't sure.
Haaland thought he was in with a chance. He hasn't had much to go at, the big centre forward, but he thought it was heading his way. It would have, had it not been for this Allison intervention.
Those very important fingertips, and Haaland knows it better than anyone. Nevertheless, a Norwegian corner which Martin Ødegaard will take. In by Ødegaard. Retrieved by Shoulder. Set for Oscar Bob. Shoulder up, problem for Marquinhos. Bob. Shoulder up. Bob dropped to shoulder and sifted it in here. And there's Haaland who couldn't get a stick on it.
It was such a difficult pass. Maya trying to pick out his centre forward. He might have had a crack himself. This is a lovely little pass. He was up against it really to find Haaland there. Keep on coming back at you, don't they, Norway? They're tough not to crack.
See alterations going on down there. Martinelli has been withdrawn. Danilo Santos is one who's coming on. And so to greater claim, of course, is Neymar. He has to assimilate those changes. The American referee offers the players hydration there. It remains 0-0.
হাইড্রেশন রেখে বিকাশে দেখুন বিল আসলো কত, জমাও দিন সময় মতো। বিশ্বকাপের আনন্দে মেতে ওঠো জায়েন্সি আইসক্রিমের সাথে, আর বিশ্বকাপ ট্রিটে এনজয় করো প্রতি 1 লিটার টাবে 30 টাকা ছাড়।
হ্যালো ফুটবল লাভার, আমি শেখ মোস্তালিম। ঘরের দেয়াল রাঙিয়ে তুলুন ওয়ার্ল্ড কাপ টিভি দেখে। জিতে নিন আমার সাথে ফিফা ওয়ার্ল্ড কাপ সেমিফাইনাল লাইভ দেখার সুযোগ।
এলো ঝাঁঝালো চালের নতুন সিজনিং নিয়ে অথেন্টিক স্বাদের নুডলস কোরিয়ান রামেন। এখন আরো কঠিন ঝাল, আরো কঠিন ফ্লেভার। ট্রাই দ্য নিউ।
সেন্সিটিভিটি আমার নাই, আছে হোয়াইট প্লাস প্রো সেন্সিটিভ। দাঁতের সেন্সিটিভিটি বলে খান মন খুলে।
It's really hot today. Enjoy double flavor polar ice latte.
বোনার মন ভালো থাক। বিশ্বকাপের প্রতিটি ম্যাচ দেখতে আমাদের পেজটিকে ফলো দিয়ে রাখুন এবং এই খেলাটিকে শেয়ার করে দিন যেন সবাই খেলাটি উপভোগ করতে পারে। বিশ্বকাপের প্রতিটি ম্যাচ দেখতে আমাদের পেজটিকে ফলো দিয়ে রাখুন এবং এই খেলাটিকে শেয়ার করে দিন যেন সবাই খেলাটি উপভোগ করতে পারে। বিশ্বকাপের প্রতিটি ম্যাচ দেখতে আমাদের পেজটিকে ফলো দিয়ে রাখুন এবং এই খেলাটিকে শেয়ার করে দিন যেন সবাই খেলাটি উপভোগ করতে পারে।
To the difference between the two sides, but I just think Norway, they total more than the sum of their parts when you look at the individuals and what they're producing out here.
Brazil's last 3 goals at this World Cup have come in the second half. Their first 6 were all first half goals. So here we go again into the clutch part of this last 16 tie. Brazil have not gone out this early since 1990. Thanks to a Canizia goal for Argentina in Turin. Danilo Santos.
He pushed all the way here.
Vinicius. Neymar, who has a staggering record at the last 16 stage of the World Cup. He was clearly from the outset demanding the ball. Here towards Bruno Guimaraes. In 2014, Neymar scored a winning penalty in a shootout against Chile in Johannesburg in the last 16. 2018, he scored against Mexico in Sapporo. 2022, he got a goal against South Korea in Doha from the penalty spot. Here's Odegaard. And Haaland, who ran into traffic. Odegaard wriggled out of that traffic and kept wriggling until completely surrounded.
Yeah.
If Neymar goes for a run,
Vinicius towards Neymar. Away by ire, away by harshness. Guimaraes. Best talent in the world. Spider-Man's here. Toby Maguire, and there's DiCaprio behind the cool shades. We walked, didn't we, past the big in New York Harbour where the Titanic survivors returned.
Indeed. It's Norway ship sinking at the moment, though, isn't it? Standing up for itself. Giving Brazil a really tough test. We'll wait and see whether these substitutions will make a difference to the team in yellow and blue.
Santos was perilously close to losing it. Danilo moves it on. Here's Neymar looking forward. Vinicius, Endrick through the middle. Vinicius, set for Guimaraes. Danilo cross came out for Casemiro. Handball appeal there against Sheldrake. It's pass for Odegaard. Bob. Harshness beyond him. He's fed it for Martin Odegaard. And Haaland. Sheldrake! Alisson repels strongly.
And Norway nearly doing to Brazil what Brazil are so good at on the counter, breaking at pace.
We're not quite at next goal wins stage, but increasingly it does feel as though it could be a one-moment game, this. Wolfer. Odegaard. Shoulder up. Bob. Hiccup. Aya. Quarter of an hour. Wolfer. Take a corner out of that if offered. It's not offered. Kyrgios kept it from going behind.
Walter's got through some running, covered some ground from that left back slot. He really has. And the fitness of this Norway team will be badly needed. They've got to keep going here. And they are.
Odegaard. Berger. Wolfer. Arsenal's. Twice as many completed passes as Brazil. It's an improbable statistic. It's a long pass towards Haaland. Odegaard could get there first. Kyrgios got back. Dug out by Danilo. Here it comes. Another Brazilian change. Anderson to be freshly introduced. Business. Anderson is coming on here in place of Guimaraes, who at least won't have to take another penalty.
Well, if Norway go through, Guimaraes will not get much sleep tonight.
In his place, Anderson, who was a late call-up into the Brazilian squad replacement for Wesley, the Roma fullback who was injured in a friendly against Egypt days before the tournament began. Shoulder up, gets away from his man, shoulder up, and he's lifted it up. He blunders again, and Norway leading New Jersey with barely 10 minutes to play. Shock the world. It's Erling Haaland.
I was just going to say, Erling Haaland has not really had anything to go at. He hasn't had a chance to speak of. Norway haven't really been able to get quality balls into the box. But this one was, and it was Perfect for him. Gabriel can't believe it. He thinks he's got his man here, but it's that little forward movement, the half a yard, and then it's the strength and the quality of the header that does it. Sheldrop's done well since coming on, and that's a peach of a cross. And that is Haaland to a T. Spoke a lot about the Gabriel Haaland match-up, and there it is. The man in red's got the upper hand at the moment.
6 World Cup goals for Erling Haaland, and he is new to all of this. The lad for his dad, the lad for the Royals of Norway, the lad for the people of Norway. That smooth Viking smile. And the samba beat is silenced, and Brazil must find something. They are 10 minutes from an exit. And Haaland is plundering for more. He becomes the first European to score in his first 4 World Cup matches since Christian Vieri for Italy in 1998. The fourth of those matches for him was against Norway. And now, the eternally calm Carlo Ancelotti, even he appears animated. Because for Brazil, last 16 won't do. Vinicius. Touch behind by Bob.
Well, what's this Brazil team got now? Probably played the cards, haven't they, in terms of substitutions?
They are reversing some of them to prayer. This is a more logical, pragmatic approach. Himoff flung it in. Got rid of it with power to add. They've got something to cling to now, Norway. Not past one, but not the second.
Well, now they need a bit of magic from him now.
This has lost it towards the ball. And Brazil is short at the back. He was waiting for a return. Sheldrop gives it in. That's the Bob. Bird.
When they need Haaland, he was defending that corner, he couldn't get up in time.
What a guy. First time Brazil have been behind, of course, in this competition. They got a draw from behind against Morocco. They got a win from behind against Japan very late. This is pretty familiar territory. By Marquinhos. Out by Aya. They are at it already. You might call it premature, but they are heading to territory they've never been in before. Those Norwegian supporters, you would not blame them for having the time of their life. It is literally the case to say they've never had it so good, but it isn't done yet. And that's a bizarre intervention from Aya, who owes his life to Neelan backpedaling.
What about this performance from Neelan?
moment hasn't passed. Neymar. Vinicius. Danilo. Casemiro right across the face.
Well, just when you need a bit of composure, you'd expect Casemiro to provide it, but he's just lashed it across goal. He didn't need this kind of power. Just trying to pick out Neymar. I mean, this is bizarre, isn't it, from Aya? Oh, it's fingertips.
বিশ্বকাপের প্রতিটি ম্যাচ দেখতে আমাদের পেজটিকে ফলো দিয়ে রাখুন এবং এই খেলাটিকে শেয়ার করে দিন যেন সবাই খেলাটি উপভোগ করতে পারে। বিশ্বকাপের প্রতিটি ম্যাচ দেখতে আমাদের পেজটিকে ফলো দিয়ে রাখুন এবং এই খেলাটিকে শেয়ার করে দিন যেন সবাই খেলাটি উপভোগ করতে পারে। বিশ্বকাপের প্রতিটি ম্যাচ দেখতে আমাদের পেজটিকে ফলো দিয়ে রাখুন এবং এই খেলাটিকে শেয়ার করে দিন যেন সবাই খেলাটি উপভোগ করতে পারে।
Odegaard.
That's a great play from Norway. That's brilliant.
Haaland's sweet touch. Berg is galloping. He's not got much for company. Couldn't blame the Norwegians for being conservative from here on in. They've got something so precious to preserve. Useless. Bob. Oscar Bob weaving. Odegaard. Corner. It's a corner and it's time. And time is Norway's friend. In front of their red wall. Viking helmets on. Ready to rhythmic.
Bro, yes.
Neymar. Vinicius houseless with the challenge. Nothing more or less than a goal kick.
Well, and that he stops as he made. Nyland, it's been quite
Shoulder. Holland! Oh, wonderful! He has nailed it for Norway! Their greatest day! Their mightiest hero! And Brazil are broken!
being a bystander, and then he steps forward to win the match. I mean, he puts this away like it's a casual strike in training. It's as easy as that, but it's deadly and it's fatal for Brazil. He knows as soon as he's hit it. What about that? He's had some massive moments in his career, Haaland, but
Haaland's got as many
in his career, Haaland, but this probably tops it.
Haaland's got as many as Messi. He is right up there. And Brazil have really felt so low. Brazil last knocked out at the last 16 stage in Turin in 1990. Haaland has landed the blow, and Ancelotti is deflated.
He's even taken out his hairband.
For Erling Haaland, 3 attempts on target, 2 goals. He scored his first 5 from 69 touches. Austus. Well, Brazil have got to come up with a miracle now. To that end, Danilo. Ederson. Away by Ayer. Vinicius. Danilo. Shifted out for Haaland. Danilo took it from him. Berger's been so busy. And Berger's escaped it.
I mean, every player in red has about an 8 out of 10 at least. I mean, talk about a team contribution. They've grafted so hard for each other. And I just think Brazil have conceded the initiative too much. They've stepped off. They've invited Norway on. We saw the amount of passes the Norwegians have had compared to Brazil. Can't afford to step off now.
It's got to happen now. Lifted in by Ederson. Brazil haven't had a cracking goal for themselves since the 62nd minute. They reached that own goal scare. Danilo, Neymar. Neymar. Santos. Vinicius. Needs some Neymar magic. Ederson gave it a thump. Neymar let it roll. Danilo. That's going now. Here's the magic moment. There's the magic man.
Such a casual swing at the left boot, but so much power. Generating about 120 odd kilometers an hour on the scoreboard.
Dribble with his hand.
Hardly got near.
How good am I?
I mean,
Good am I? They're going to play England or Mexico in the next round, and they won't be anyone's easy beats.
Stop smiling.
Snuffed out the sample beat.
bro, Chad, see, look, this is why I tell everybody, bro. You need to eat your protein. This is why I always
This
tell
is now the
everybody.
first World
You
Cup
need
to
to
have
eat your
3
protein
players
before.
on 7
The reason
goals.
why Holland is born these goals because he drinks raw milk. And he eats red meat from cows. He protein is yours. That's why you tell these young footballers, bro. Eat your carbs and protein. Eat it, bro.
That's the
Y'all don't listen. Y'all don't listen, bro. Eat your protein and carbs.
Berger.
Real talk. Norwegians eat raw milk and steak for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Playing for
So
fun
you need to
now.
eat protein.
Odegaard caught exasperated Neymar, and he knows what that means. Odegaard understands what that means. He's got him rattled.
Incredible stuff, Mr. Norway. Absolutely incredible.
Eat your protein and carbs. Eat it.
Toying with Brazil now.
Eat it.
Barely any time left. What time there is? It's going to involve more Norwegian change. company he is now keeping. Happy Marcel Haaland. Never before, 3 different strikers have scored 7 goals in a World Cup.
I think we thought it was going to be a tight contest this, and maybe Brazil would edge it. It certainly didn't match it. That's how it looks like turning out.
It's getting twitchy and tetchy. Brazil are infuriated. They know what this is going to mean to millions and millions who wear the yellow shirt.
Right, if you're going to lose the right way. It's over for the Brazil players.
Neymar has been shown a yellow card for his pretty crude challenge.
I'm sorry for you. I'm so bad, bro. I love you, bro. I'm sorry about today, about Brazil. Have a safe trip. Safe back home.
Brazil must go well. They have centre halves who've been swallowing that up all
Everybody say
day.
bye to Rebecca, Chad. Everybody say bye to Rebecca. Rebecca, bro. I met her back in 2022 when I was 17.
This is borrowed time now.
During the first World Cup. She's a great friend of mine.
Danilo.
I always love watching football.
His team just haven't played well enough. He will know that.
He's a funny guy, and like.
Danilo floats it in.
Everybody say bye.
That was an arm up there.
He's a good friend of mine, bro. He's a very
Has he
good friend of
pointed
mine.
at the spot here?
Hopefully I can see him next World Cup.
There's certainly a question being asked.
But he's going to go back home. Show off.
The coach's concern was merely
Everybody said.
The boat jumped with their arms up, but
Westergaard's elbow.
Respect Brazil.
he got up the higher.
Brazil will be going home. I don't know why they make it.
It's not clear precisely what the referee's call is. I'm pretty sure it's a penalty,
Everybody say Brazil, bro. Bye, Brazil. That's dangerous.
which may be in vain for Brazil.
Neymar's last
It's
dance.
given a penalty because of that elbow.
Wait, is this a penalty?
That's the indication.
It's a natural movement of the arm when you jump like this. Casemiro's arms were up, but Ostergaard got the higher. Certainly catches Casemiro in the face. Little unlucky for the Norwegian defender. It's an interpretation that could have gone the other way.
Even though Brazil lost. Let's sit up
Brazil
here.
have had one of these saved. This time, the great Neymar will step up for a strike of the ball which may be academic.
Respect, Chad. Respect. Let's watch Neymar last penalty. Chad.
Just might light their fire for the precious few seconds that remain
Here we go.
to leave his mark on another World Cup
Neymar
amid
last penalty.
Brazilian tears.
Neymar last penalty.
Neymar rolls it in. Is their time now? Is it their time? To him a little badge of honour. Oh, they just tried for the referee's final whistle.
And Guimaraes done this in the first half. It might have been a much different story. But surely now not enough time left for Brazil.
That's Neymar last penalty, bro. He got it, bro. He got his
A
goal.
goal and a few words to follow.
Prince got his last
Those
goal.
words will be empty.
The Prince got his last goal.
It's a blanked World Cup goal, takes him up level with Jorginho and Baba.
Got his last goal.
Leonidas.
At last.
Just getting the Two captains together, the ref telling them to calm down their players.
Norway just have to keep the ball. He's not happy with the restart. It's all getting very complex, this. It's all very edgy.
There were 4 minutes over the added time.
Wait, ref's not blowing a whistle.
Slides it away.
Wait, ref's not blowing
And
a whistle.
still replay. Neymar. And Neymar again. And Milan comes together, and that is a catch that may win the match.
Wait, the ref's not blowing a whistle, Jack. We're all over extra time.
Smashed up towards Haaland. The greatest Viking victory. Norway break new ground. Haaland has blown away Brazil. He smiles, and the whole world smiles with him.
What can you say, Jack?
The sound of beat falls silent,
What can you say?
and the roaring Norwegians and their uplifted leader will jump in their Viking boat and head to Miami for their first ever World Cup quarter-final. Brazil's canary yellow fades away. Carlo Ancelotti, grey-faced.
Neymar last World Cup. Neymar last goal.
It is life-enhancing. And those
Norway
are
deserves it.
tears of uncontrollable joy.
Norway deserves it.
Norway's
They played
greatest
well.
hour,
Others played
and there perhaps is their
Others played
greatest
very
player.
well. Norway played well.
Brazil 1, Norway 2.
I think Brazil had a lot of chances that they didn't
What about it, Alan?
take advantage
Wow.
of. They had a penalty.
I think from Norway's point of view, in terms of a team performance, in terms of backing each other up, working in
বিশ্বকাপের প্রতিটি ম্যাচ দেখতে আমাদের পেজটিকে ফলো দিয়ে রাখুন এবং এই খেলাটিকে শেয়ার করে দিন যেন সবাই খেলাটি উপভোগ করতে পারে। বিশ্বকাপের প্রতিটি ম্যাচ দেখতে আমাদের পেজটিকে ফলো দিয়ে রাখুন এবং এই খেলাটিকে শেয়ার করে দিন যেন সবাই খেলাটি উপভোগ করতে পারে। বিশ্বকাপের প্রতিটি ম্যাচ দেখতে আমাদের পেজটিকে ফলো দিয়ে রাখুন এবং এই খেলাটিকে শেয়ার করে দিন যেন সবাই খেলাটি উপভোগ করতে পারে। বিশ্বকাপের প্রতিটি ম্যাচ দেখতে আমাদের পেজটিকে ফলো দিয়ে রাখুন এবং এই খেলাটিকে শেয়ার করে দিন
Respect the whole country, bro.
বিশ্বকাপের প্রতিটি ম্যাচ দেখতে আমাদের পেজটিকে
Neymar's first and last goal. I appreciate that.
এই রমজানে অলিভ ট্রেড আপনাকে অনন্য হালাল মার্কেট অ্যাক্সেসে ট্রেড করতে আমন্ত্রণ জানাচ্ছে। ট্রেডিং শুধু মুনাফার বিষয় নয়।
I gotta take this one in, bro. I look, you gotta take this one in. That's crazy, bro. I feel like this right now for Brazil. I can't even imagine how I feel if I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say it. Hey. GG's though, chat. Good game, bro. GG's in the chat, bro. Everybody say GG's, man.
শেয়ার করে দিন যেন সবাই খেলাটি উপভোগ করতে পারে। বিশ্বকাপের প্রতিটি ম্যাচ দেখতে আমাদের পেজটিকে ফলো দিয়ে রাখুন।
Like, I'm, it's, it's very frustrating when Brazil had the chances. Like, I don't want to keep going back to the same reoccurring conversation and the same reoccurring words like you're saying. But Brazil had a penalty. They had an open goal. I think Hendrick had an open goal. They had the penalty. What else did they have? Yeah, bro, they had multiple shots on target towards the end of the second half. They didn't convert. And Norway just converted their two.